Okay, so emmet exclude languages. Sometimes you see stuff that doesn't make much sense. Or either that, or I really don't get how this works, but here's the thing. I would think that it would make sense to have an emmet exclude languages array in which you have languages that you want to exclude emmet from that are actually working in that language by default, right? So emmet, the way I see it, emmet works in a bunch of languages by default, and then if you wanted to not to work in a particular language that it works in by default, you insert that language here, that type of file here, and it stops working there. However, Markdown is not one of them. And we have this page here, and you have the URL. You can check out the URL here. And it says here that emmet abbreviation and snippet expansions are enabled by default in these files right here. And you don't see Markdown here, as well as any language that inherits from any of the above, like handlebars and PHP. So no mention of Markdown here, right? Moreover, if you remove Markdown from, let's first create a Markdown file. So let's just select this, and then we can, try and use a snippet expansion like formget or something like that. Doesn't work. Well, but you would expect it not to work because you're excluding emmet from Markdown. But now you remove Markdown from the exclude languages setting, and it still doesn't work. So, I don't really understand this setting, and I understand the setting, or I think I do. I just don't understand why you have Markdown here by default when Markdown doesn't seem to be a language that emmet works on anyway. Either way, you can use language identifiers here, and you can exclude emmet from that. So it works. By the way, if you want to see language identifiers, you can just click here, this little button here, and you have all the language identifiers here. BAT for batch, C for C, C# for C#, and you have everything you need here. So, emmet works in HTML. So if you write something like this, it's going to expand that little bit of code into that. If you add HTML, obviously it's going to stop work. It's not work anymore. So it works fine with other languages. It's just the Markdown one that I do not understand. Anyway, long story short, emmet works in these default languages, or in these files by default, including languages that inherit from them. And you can, if you want to stop emmet from working in one of them, just add them to this array.